Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. A girl I've been dating for the last 6 months just split up with me because I gave her the ick. She said that on our holiday, because I reacted badly to getting sunburnt and didn't want to go out for a couple of day trips, that I'm not her type of person she sees having the future with. My reaction gave her the ick, in her words. I want her back, but I don't know how I convince her. What do you think I could do to get her back?
Fuck
I wouldn't,
her.
mate. Yeah, I wouldn't get her back, mate.
She got the ick because matey boy got sunburnt.
Yeah.
Do you know? Well, we talked about it at the time, but the memes on TikTok where a girl says something ridiculous and what gives her the ick, and then it opens up to another tab and there's a list of like, oh, don't die.
Yeah, don't go out with your cousin. My
That's
favorite
one of the
one
things that needs to be added to that.
My favorite one that I saw the other day was a guy was on a speedboat and the wind was making his earlobe move. And that gave a woman the ick. And the guy was like, don't have earlobes. This is what the ick is, right? The ick is something that you are unbelievable. You cannot control. It's not something you have any physical control over. It's all things that like falling over or like the way you react to seeing something or like the way your clothes are sitting. Like that, none of it makes any sense whatsoever.
It's people getting turned off by ridiculous stuff, and it's all led by the TikTok generation of 2022, 2023.
But it's all women doing it. It's all women doing this. Like, do you think that men don't see women? Like, it's impossible for you to be attractive 100% of the time. You know what I mean? If you fall over and try and brace yourself, you pull a funny face, or someone makes you jump, or you know what I mean? There's so many things you can't control.
If this girl's getting the ick over you getting sunburnt today, in a year's time when you fart in front of her for the first time, is she gonna stay with you? No.
Yeah. The ick is just a coward's way of getting out of a relationship that she doesn't want to be in. That's what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's probably chatting to someone else, wanted an excuse, couldn't think of an excuse other than the only thing that went wrong on the holiday was the fact that you got sunburnt. So then she was like, right, this is my excuse to get out of here. There you go.
Yeah. Who, like if we could, I know obviously you emailed in because you want her back and you want to answer, but like if we somehow just found a way for her to get over you getting sunburnt, like Jamie says, what happens when you do that? Or what happens when you get a cold or the flu? Like what happens if you had Jamie's flu where he was in bed solidly for like 2 days and Charlotte had to look after him and ruin Valentine's Day?
Oh, mate.
You know what I mean?
You'd be divorced.
Yeah.
You'd be fucking divorced if he was me. I don't know. I cannot give, like, out of the kindness of my heart, I cannot give any advice to this listener about getting this girl back.
No.
All of my advice is get rid of her.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste the time, man. No.
Yeah.
The thing that
makes people out there that will give you the time of day, and you don't have to worry about getting something like sunburn in front of them. That's ridiculous notion.
All she would have to have done would be like, I've got you some after sun. Put that on, chill out. I'm going to go out for a day trip. I'll be back later to check on you. That's all it needed. What's wrong with that? You're still enjoying your holiday. He's an idiot because he didn't put any sunscreen on, and life goes on.
And sunburn is a fucker. Like, it does happen.
Oh, mate, I ain't going out if I get sunburn. That could fuck off.
Oh, mate.
That is not happening. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, no, I just, when he sent the email, we spoke about the ick thing before, but I just think to myself, like, do you not think guys sometimes see women do things that are really unattractive, but we don't, get rid of you and stuff like that? It's such a shallow. I think the ick is a really shallow thing to
It
be
is
about.
very shallow. It's very superficial.
Yeah,
I think it's very of our times, of Instagram times, of like TikTok times where everyone's got too much opinions and not enough brain cells.
yeah, yeah. Because you think like all these women that are creating all these icks are getting up like how much makeup are they wearing? How much like fake this or things are ejecting into their face and stuff like that, trying not to look the way they're supposed to look. I just think to myself like that. Like honestly, that gives me the ick. Like really fake women, I don't like. I can't handle it.
Really fake people in general, like they're Joe James Arthur, the singer.
Yeah.
I've seen how much he's fucked his face up.
No.
He looks like a completely different person.
This one makes me laugh. Like some people are like really good looking, like naturally, and then they just start messing with their face. Oh yeah, what the fuck's up with his cheeks?
Do you know what he's done? Do you remember the fella in the 90s that slowly turned himself into a cat? He eventually died
Yeah,
from all the procedures.
I think
That's
so.
where
Yeah,
James Arthur's going at the minute.
his eyes are really, really fucking small. How is it like? What the fuck has he done?
It looks like he's had chin fillers, cheek
Yeah,
fillers. There's a lot been going on there.
yeah, a lot of slow. Like even, do you know? I hadn't seen Jennifer Aniston in ages, and I saw her. What was she in? She was in something I was watching, and I'm like, holy fuck, she's got Courtney Cox's plastic surgeon's number because she looks just like Courtney Cox now. like in every way. I can't remember what I was watching, but I was like, she was aging so well, and then she just went and fucking messed it up. That gave me the ick. Jennifer Aniston is rotten now.
Yeah, I watched, Criminal Minds. And in Criminal Minds, there's a serial killer in the latest season who's like the son of a congresswoman.
Mm.
The congresswoman's played by one of the aunties from Sabrina, the
Oh
Teenage
yeah.
Witch from the 90s, and they've turned her into an ice sculpture. She looks fucked, proper fucked. And I was like, it took me ages to recognise who it was. I could understand the voice. I was thinking, I know that voice. I couldn't figure out who it was for ages because there was like no movement in her face whatsoever.
Yes, fucking. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if you really don't like the way you look and you feel like you need to do this, then
There's
all
limits.
well. Yeah, but all well for you for feeling the way you want to feel. But I personally, if someone said to me, "What do you feel an ick for you is?" Mine would be like changing the way you look, like fillers, lip fillers, all that sort of stuff. I don't mind like the teeth because I'd love to get my teeth done if I had the money. But I just think to myself, don't make yourself look like an alien.
I think the people that are getting the ick in 2023 by 2050 are going to look like the little grey men out of Stargate.
But sorry to hear that this woman broke up with you, man. But from my and Jamie's point of view, you're better off, and it hurts now because obviously you weren't ready for it to end. But you'll find someone that will like you no matter what, man, and that's what you need.
I think you got lucky, mate. I think you
Yeah,
got lucky.
for it to hopefully be early on that she showed her colours and
Mm.
and she's gone.